In perspective paintings accomplished in the 17th century, all parallel lines intersected at one node called vanishing point. It is said that perspective was introduced to Japan in 1739. Until then, the mainstream of Japanese paintings employed parallel projection, and the parallel lines in 3 dimensions did not intersect. However, after perspective was introduced, all parallel lines began to intersect at one node. These are 2 ukiyo-es depicting a kabuki stage painted by Masanobu Okumura. These 2 perspective paintings show the change in composition. For a while, many painters of ukiyo-e adopted perspective in their paintings. But from the 18th century, new changes in composition appeared. This is the ukiyo-e of Hokusai Katsushika. Although Hokusai utilized perspective in his paintings, all the parallel lines in 3 dimensions do not intersect at one node. This is another work by Hokusai. The lines intersect at 2 different nodes instead of one as well. By analyzing a series of paintings, we recognize the trend during this period. The application of 2 vanishing points that fork off to the right and the left. As shown, despite the introduction of perspective in art, the development of this composition of 2 vanishing points is unique to ukiyo-e in Japan. Given these changes in ukiyo-e through history, we developed a new approach to recreate the ukiyo-e composition through 3D computer graphics. This method works as follows. We first reconstruct the 2D perspective composition, then through rotations and a second perspective projection, the reconstruction will be completed. Specifically, reconstruct the 3D rectangular parallel pipe space through perspective imaging. First, we rotate the left and the right sides of the rectangular parallel pipe based on the vertical axis. Second, we rotate on the horizontal axis. Third, we rotate on the depth axis. Then we perform the perspective projection. The angles of the rotations are computed after the analysis of the chosen ukiyo-e. Last but not least, to test the computation result, we developed a user interface to change the composition of landscape photographs taken by a digital camera into a ukiyo-e composition. We call this the Ukiyo engine. Process is as follows. First, upload the image onto the program. Once this is done, a perspective box will appear on the display. Use the controls in the frame panel to change the shape of the perspective box to match the original image. After that, select left side in the area panel. Then select the adequate size of brush to fill in the region of interest on the left side with color. The same is done to the right side, the ground, and the background of the image by selecting from the area panel and filling them in with colors. Finally, select your favorite ukiyo-e composition from the Ukiyo-e button and click it. The image is transformed into a ukiyo-e composition. If you want to choose other ukiyo-e compositions, just click on the other buttons. The image is transformed to the ukiyo-e composition you choose. Of course, painting in digital data can also be transformed to ukiyo-e composition.